Welcome to the Oilfield Network News January 2022 edition. Happy New Year. This year, we'll still be focused on safety and eliminating repeat incidents. We'll also be looking at technology and sponsors who'd like to highlight the latest in their innovations at a fraction of the cost of other advertising options. And the new in this new year will be in the area of helping people find work who've lost jobs in the latest downturn in oil and gas. Through interviews and networking with groups like Pay It Forward networking programs over the past several years, we found a large percentage of people between jobs, and even people who have landed jobs, have started their own business. Because of this, the Helping People Find Jobs section of Oilfield Network News in 2022 is going to focus on starting a new business or keeping a side business to help generate extra income. This really can help in our industry in particular during down cycles in oil and gas. In safety, we once again had to go to bsee.org, thank you, and the government to find an accident to review. Having 40 years experience, it seems logical to want to help others and share incidents to help stop repeat accidents, especially since this has been documented to reduce or eliminate similar accidents. Yet, no input from the industry safety guys in December. This one brought back memories of working offshore in the early 1980s when there were over 100 rigs drilling in the Gulf of Mexico, and on the rig where we were working at the upper deck at night with very little lighting, a welder had cut off a set of stairs to get equipment loaded. The handrail just stopped and there was a 60-foot drop into the Gulf of Mexico. I alerted my crew and we helped set up a makeshift barrier. In this accident that we found, a cut piece of deck broke off with someone standing on it, and they fell into the Gulf of Mexico and self-rescued by swimming to the standby boat. The lesson learned here is the same whether you're offshore or on land. You should review all the hazards and the precautions required in any area where you're working. And if you're not sure about personal protective equipment or see a possible hazard, stop and ask questions and discuss the hazards with others working in the same area. In a follow-up to last month's cybersecurity safety story, the request to pay for an app to submit a resume for a particular job did turn out to be a scam. People offering you job prospects should not charge you money for applications before offering you the job. Now, here with the latest Baker Hughes rig count, let's move straight to helping others who lost jobs in the oil field and are interested in starting their own business. Many, like myself, have done consulting for our industry in their particular areas of expertise. This month, our focus is on those who decided to become authors. In December, we were contacted by Donna Castor, who just published a book called Irrefutable Evidence that's available on Amazon. On books related to the oil and gas industry, Stefan Vinay, another creative element who worked with us on a project for a previous employer, has completed 2 books that we know of. One, a fictional tale that involves the oil and gas industry, and a nonfiction about leadership. In the leadership change and management genre, another alumni from a previous employer, Elena Hill, has published and does speaking engagements. Also, a friend and previous employer alumni from way back, Paula Harris, I believe wrote her first book while still employed in the oil field. Of course, Oilfield Network News is a journalistic effort, also involving authoring stories that help others learn from both successes and mistakes. So if you're between jobs, perhaps start writing down your experiences or some interesting fiction and check out the books from these folks previously employed in our industry. A related story we'll follow up with the next edition is a discussion we had with Donna Merrill. Back in 2002, after we started our own business and incorporated, Donna provided guidance on tax law and financial record keeping that was extremely helpful, setting up processes that we are still using today. This is an area for training that every business can use to maximize your bottom line, whether you're running a full-time business or have a side business while keeping a full-time career in the oil industry. So, be sure to tune in for our next issue, which will likely be a special on starting your own business. Until then, have a safe, healthy start to 2022.